It is fall decorating, the beginning of fall decorating week. But before that even happens, there is a lot to be done. I am in my basement right now. This is my Poshmark section of my home. This is where I process all the clothes and inventory and ship. So everything is done in this little separation that we've done. The basement is not finished due to that we had to control the water issue first to make sure nothing would come down here, because we don't want to spend all that money and having to destroy it in one rainfall. So as you can see, all of my clothes I'm processing right now, and I have all of my clothes. Whenever I get it, I process it. It goes into a bag for that way there's no smell to it, and it's all inventoried. So if you want G18, I just come and look for it, pull it out and pack it, process it, and go to the mail within 24 hours of my order being given to me. So I'm quite embarrassed to show you all of this mess down here. It's a mayhem of a mess, but we did clean up that section for my Poshmark, and then hidden down on this side, all separated by a beautiful shower curtain. Woohoo! And on this side of the basement is the home gym. It's not very big, but we have a machine here that does pretty much what you want. We have the exercise bike, and then just the whatever you want to call that thing over there. So oops. So just waiting, like I said, to get this done, and we're thinking maybe we would do a big room here, like a rec room, and then the rest we can separate. So okay. Ooh, it is a disaster, you guys, but just think, we moved everything out to make space for those two items, and we did clean up and we did purge. I know you're gonna say, you purge? Really, Gail? Liar. But we did. I'm actually going to do the same thing when I go through my fall stuff. Whatever is not looking right, it's gone. I'm done keeping stuff like that. So I'm just gonna turn this around. Don't scream. Okay. So in my basement, as you all know, of a mess of a mayhem, most of that is Christmas, and it goes all the way to that area right there. But mostly all of my fall stuff, I gotta put my glasses on, is kind of like right in here. However, this summer I picked up this on the side of the road, and then, you know, different things. So we just kind of like, I'm not joking, we just went ahead and just piled it up. So decorating for fall is going to be a little different. What I'm planning on doing is going up, clearing out what I don't want, and then putting everything in that bin, and then whatever's up there now that I won't use for decorating purposes for fall, and then just switch things around, but bring everything down here and keep it really organized. Like I said, I still got to go through stuff. So tomorrow we're probably going to start on the formal dining room. It's going to be a slow process, you guys, and I hope that you follow along. I will have some DIYs for you and different decorating tips. So yeah, it's all the way to the ceiling. I mean, that box is all the way up there, but I got to clear up this mess I can get up there. But it's just accumulation of stuff, and you all know how I am. I buy during the summer to just exchange things that I found at different yard sale, whatever it is, and so that way I can refresh and have new items. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and go upstairs, clear up everything that I bought yesterday and the day before at yard sales and thrift shopping, rummage sale, the whole 9 yards, and then I'm going to start looking at what I have and how I want to. I have a plan in my head, but I just got to go through my boxes again to see what's new, what did I buy new this year that I want to decorate with. So follow me along through this journey of fall decorating. Okay, so for my formal dining room, as you can see here, what I had to do is I cleared everything out. I have to put everything for my decoration downstairs for the springtime, summertime. And then what I'm doing is I'm placing all my fall stuff in one corner so I can just switch it. Bring those up here and then clear off. But what I did do is I put down my tablecloth. I think you'll remember that tablecloth that I got for $2 at a yard sale. And then I just added my wicker plates here just to give it texture. And on the bottom I'm adding these chargers that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I think that gives it a nice rustic look. And now what I'm going to do is, I am not quite sure what I'm doing with my chandelier this year. You know I always like to decorate it, but I kind of want to work a little bit everywhere. So this is the formal dining room transformation. I'm going to have all these videos, but I'll connect them all together. But I just kind of want to show you because I am all over my house today. I am in the kitchen doing one thing and then I find something. So that's kind of how I decorate. Sometimes it makes it really hard. But I'm so happy with this tablecloth. It fits perfect. I love all of the sunflowers. And now I'm going to bring some of the fall items in here. So let's see what I can do next. So right now that you can see, I put a wood box in the middle of the center. Did I? Yes. Oh, that mic sometimes. So I put a wooden box that I had bought at an estate sale in the middle of the table. I think I want to do like a elongated, whatever, centerpiece there. And then I layered my dishes. I put a charger, a wicker charger, my orange plates, my smaller plates, and my bowls. The only thing, this was from a yard sale. The other stuff is from the Dollar Tree. So pretty inexpensive. I just wanted to look more natural, I guess. So I'm just going to keep working at this. But so far for my table, that's where I'm at. Will I change it? You never know. Well, good morning, y'all. Uh-oh, Lily's getting mad. So I just kind of wanted to show you how I was going to, Lily, I was just going to kind of show you how I'm going to proceed with doing my chandelier. This is part of the vine that I found at the yard sale, and I'm actually going to start with this, and I'm going to start with greenery, and all I do is I just tuck it in to the inside of these loops of my lamp. It might overlap some at some point. You just want to fluff it up a little bit. And it's okay if some hang down. It gives it character. I want to see if you can see. I'm going to get closer. There you go. So yeah, I just hang my greenery right here, and then I'm going to take this. I bought this at this, it's not a second-hand store, but it's a clearance out store 2 years ago. And it's like a link of green fall colors. And the same thing, I'm just going to add some of these. Let it loop through. And I think the green and the fall is going to look really good together. Perfect light, like it was meant to be here. Then you just fluff it up a little bit, intertwine it. And I want to get more of those leaves like they're falling. And then I'm just going to play around with it and fluff it up a little bit. Can you see that? So what I'm doing is I'm just putting it in there and fluffing it up. You can do this with any light. You can hang some leaves. There's so many things that you can do when you have a light over your dining room that hangs like this. I think it adds a lot of look, and I love the colors in it. So basically all I'm doing this year to this thing, I'm going to keep fluffing it up and go on to the next step. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and work on my centerpiece. And all I did was add the box, the wood cheese. No, that was not the cheese bun. That was just a wood box that I found at that estate sale. I love the rustic look of it. Oh my gosh, this morning. Seriously. There we go. So as the same thing, I used that one piece of garland that I got at the sale. And then I'm just going to take one. I think this is a Michael's. It's not a Dollar Tree one. And I'm just going to go ahead and integrate my fall garland into this. And just add just intertwine it, and that's pretty much what I'm doing for right now. If there is one thing I do have is a lot of fall floral. So what I did here is I added my glass candle, and I put one of those Walmart rings, and I added my vase from the Dollar Tree just to give it height over here. And then I'm going to bring you on this side and show you what I'm doing to the centerpiece, because I just can't leave well left alone. So I have all of these greeneries, and they're just on the picks like this. So I'm just going to leave them and just add to my arrangement. So you would I'm going to open this up like this, and you just bend it. What I want is I want these leaves to kind of hang over the table a little bit. And don't worry, I'm going to keep adding to this. I am going to keep adding to this. So let's see. And some of these are missing a little flower, but that's okay. I'm just adding to give it height and to give it more fullness. So sometimes just by using a box wood, a box wood, oh my land, from a yard sale, I'm just, probably not what it's used for, but I'm just adding to mine. But before it's too late, I'm gonna go right in front here. I have these beautiful green hydrangeas. And I think I wanted to add these, but I don't know. So that is a thought that I might add these to this arrangement as well. So now I'm just going to grab more of these picks, and I'm going to keep adding to my arrangement. Will it change? Oh, I don't know. But I will show you the end result. Right now, all I want to show you is that you can take something totally different that's not so much elegant and just change the look of stuff by adding some greenery, some flowers. I'm going to move these hydrangeas. A couple of more picks. This one's just a single flower, and I'm just going to add it. I have no foam in there. I'm just tucking them in there. Oh, come on. Then I had these beautiful leaves at one time. I was thinking more for my arrangement. I'm going to do something with this later. And then you can add some of these little twigs that you can find outside on a nice walk. You can add them in there. See, I think the hydrangeas would bring in some of the green from my curtain, so that is something I might add later on. So I'm going to keep going. Like I said, because I'm taking stuff out and I'm bringing stuff in, and this is awful camera angles. Goodness gracious. What happened there? Let me see if I can make this a little bit higher. Sorry. Okay, so you can kind of see. So I cleared off my buffet. It was a lot of greenery, and I decided instead of doing candles again, that I was just going to use my rings that I got from Walmart, and I was just going to use pumpkins. Look, that one's going to fall. And I'm just going to, instead of doing more flowers, I'm just going to do different height with these pumpkins that I got for $1 at the yard sale. When I decorate for seasons, it's basically fall, Halloween, and Christmas. Springtime is what I usually use from spring to about now, which is August. So I really like to bring out all of my things, my beautiful things that I have. Sometimes I don't even bring it all. I've collected for over 40 years. No, how old am I? Okay, 30 years. Woof. And I just want to bring out my beautiful things that I have. I want to surround myself in these beautiful, bountiful orange and fall colors. It's my one of my favorite time of the year. My favorite holiday, however, it is Christmas. But my favorite season is fall. I'm a fall kind of person. I just love when the leaves are turning all kinds of colors. So I want to bring that into my own. So right now, that is kind of what I'm doing here. I'm going to go get my other ring, and I will show you how simple these are to put together. So I decided to go with the traditional cornucopia. I actually got that off the side of the road. So I want to use it in my decor right here, but I'm going to leave some space so closer to Halloween I can add one of my, or a couple of my witches over here, and spiders. So I'm just going to add some of these huge leaves on the bottom of the cornucopia. I'm going to take these out. And just add a couple of leaves just to give it some texture here. This one underneath. And then I'm just going to add some more of just some branches that were broken off, just to kind of give it a different look. And I'm just setting them down. I'm not even designing anything here. I'm just doing. Okay, so then I want some inside as well. So I'm going to go get my fruits and vegetables. So if you remember from all of the hauls I did, fake vegetable and fruit is not something that I do not have. So I'm just going to start layering vegetables inside of my cornucopia here. I think you'll remember all of these from one yard sale. And I'm just going to start adding tomatoes and carrots. So I'm just going to add some. I'm going to add some pumpkins to the back. Then I have this old big melon. I don't know if but I'm going to have some spilling out a little bit. Cute little colorful, different colors. Also have a little grape here. And I have them in different textures, and I have different ones as well. So I'm just going to put them in there. I'm actually going to put the melon next to here. What is this? Eggplant. I'm going to put that in there. I have a little tomato here. I'm just going to add that to it. I'm going to add some pears. I have like little berries. I'm just going to add those to this. A little bit of pine cone there. Oops, stay. some little berries to add color. And then another pair over here. I don't want to overwhelm it, and I might not even have them spill out. I don't know. Just keep adding until your cornucopia, maybe even one like this on the side, because I love the colors right here. So you just keep adding and adding your textures to what you like. Always remember, this is your decor, and you can do whatever you want and whatever you feel right looks good in your home. I think that came out pretty cool. I'm sorry, you guys, if I keep putting you dizzy. So there it is right there. I think it came out really cool. I didn't want to add any ribbon, but I think come Halloween time, if I want to add a big witch right here, I can, and I think it'll look good. So stay tuned for more ideas. So right now I'm just going to decorate this side little shelf with some leaves. So just adding a little bit of floral, fall floral there. I can add some fall decoration and just change the entire look from spring, summer to autumn and Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna go get some accessories. Now we're turning our attention to the hutch. So I'm going to continue emptying it out, the entire hutch and the top, and I will proceed to decorate. So it's kind of a phase that I go through. I go from section to section and I just move things around and decorate as I go. So I purchased these last year at the Dollar Tree, and I only have 4 of them. I've cleaned off the top 2 shelves and I want to start decorating up there. So if you look at my, if you look at my top of my hutch, I moved the plant over, changed the flowers out, and just added a clock for like waiting for the hour of all those leaves. And then just moved my roaster a little bit and just added those 2 pumpkins. I think that just looks amazing, and then the rest of the hutch is done. So that's where I'm at right now. Here is an overview, real quick, of the farm roll dining room. That camera is really crooked today. I just need to fix you a little bit. Whoops. There we go. So today what I did is I've decorated different spots in the house, because what I did is I decided to bring all of my fall and open everything up in the other family room, which I need to clean up before hubby gets home. But I did our dining room. Am I going to be adding more? Absolutely. I have not added any Halloween except a witch and a couple of things here and there, but not my full on Halloween, because I do feel it is a little bit early because it's only the beginning of August. I'll tend to do that in September, and then you'll be able to see when I add my Halloween. Not so many DIY project today. The only thing really would be the light, which you see me do this before. I just added my greenery, the one on top, and just some curly fall things in it. And then you saw me do the pumpkin. Those take no time. It's just a candle wreath from Walmart, and one of those shiny pumpkins that I got at the yard sale. That's where the witch is. And then the cornucopia, you saw me do that. Up here, I just left my fern. I had 2 ferns from Walmart in there, and I just added some of my big $5 fall branches from Hobby Lobby or Michael. I'm not even sure where I got those from. And then those pumpkins that I got at the yard sale, and then the rest is stuff that I already had. And then in the hutch, I will show you that more deeply at another time. The dining room, oh, I love how my place settings came out. What I did is I added, like I told you already, the charger from the Dollar Tree. These are from a sale, yard sale. Then the plates, and then I just added a peach to each bowl just to give it that fall look. I might add a little leaf to that. And then I just need to go pick up 2 more of these square bottom glasses if I can even. But overall, I kind of settled down a little bit. I'm going to call it settled down a little bit this year with my fall in my dining room. One reason is it takes me a long time to put it together. And 2, when I'm trying to do for Christmas, then I got to take out fall, pack it all up, and then bring up Christmas. And it is a lot of work for all of us. So I kind of wanted to tone it down a little bit this year and just, but I think it still looks pretty, and it still adds that fall atmosphere. It's actually pretty cooler, not that cool, but cool outside today, so it makes it feel like a fall day. I went out and snipped some of our hydrangeas out there and put them in a vase. But now I'm working on this sitting room, and continue watching for part 2. These are just quick glance and a couple of, this is how I put these things together. And I think my biggest thing is this last year, my mom had passed, so when I came home, fall was still up in December. I mean, right before Christmas. So my husband and my son just packed everything up the best that they could do, and they put everything in boxes. So it kind of took me a little bit longer today to kind of go through it all. So I think that's where it probably would have been faster if, it would have been repack like I usually do it. But it's okay, because they tried. They did a great job. They did what they could with what they had, because they did it before they came to the funeral. So it was a lot for them to take in as well. So I'm going to keep going. I already have some different places decorated in the house. I want to say I'm about 70% done downstairs. And what doesn't help is that entry hutch, the black hutch that I have, I'm actually having to unload all of that and pack everything up, or place it in the spring box, so I can take that to my job, because I am going to be using that as a shelf in my office. Since I'm working in a kitchen, why not bring a little country in my own office? So that's what I'm doing. So it's kind of going back and forth. And so then I can work on that one dresser that I got for $30 at the Facebook market. So I want to work on that this week as well. I have painting to do. I have furniture redo. I have craft ideas to do. So stay tuned for tomorrow's. Tomorrow I'm not going to post, because I do have a meeting and I am going to work. But stay tuned on Wednesday for the continuing of decorating for fall. Just a glimpse and some DIYs for you coming up. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, I bring things home, I bring it with love, and I bring it to life. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Give me that like button and leave me a comment and subscribe to my channel, because with this channel you never know what you're gonna get. Have a great day.